Hi folks, what's up? Welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and today we're gonna check out Starmie's Async grid. Kinda. Because the grid we're gonna check out is actually an offensive grid, which generally you don't want to use. Unless you're just like completely desperate out of like water type options, striker options, then sure. But we'll see how good it does. Like, because generally you want to use Starmie as more of a support thing, right? But on the other hand, it's really hard to like showcase support units, right? Those are like kind of weird. Maybe I've been thinking I might grid Misty. I don't know. I'll I'll keep on evaluating that. But at the moment I think I'm not gonna grid Misty. But I do have some other folks who do have Misty gridded, and a lot of people are gridding Misty because Misty is really good. Oh, apparently, okay. So before I get into that, so what we're gonna do here is, I'm gonna play support to two other Misties who have their Misty's grid, and that's the grid we're gonna go with, right? Just basically all the special attack nodes, all the Hydro Pump nodes. Also, I think, is that Smart Cookie, or I think that's the skill, right? Smart Cookie, and then MGR on Hydro Pump as well, and then again all the special attack nodes. You are missing quite a few key stuff there, you know, to make it even more powerful offensively. The big one being Super Duper Effective 5, which is, you know, that's extra 50%, right? So you are, unfortunately, you're missing that. So Starmie's damage won't be like insanely good. It wouldn't be like on par, but you know, with enough setup, it could be on par with some okay strikers, right? So there's that, I guess. But yeah, most of the time you probably would want to go with the support grid as well, and you probably should grid Starmie, because Starmie is really good. I actually had someone like in my comments yesterday, like I was for like I think the Starmie grid build video, someone's like, oh, this title again. What? Starmie is really good. Everyone should grid it. I do not understand how I titled that video. I don't get why folks are pointing to that title like it's like some like incriminating whatever, right? It's fine. You have to grid Starmie. Starmie is very good, obviously, right? It's probably one of the best units in the game. In terms of, you know, support wise, and supports are just generally more useful than, and I forgot to use a Dar hit on my Alexam, are just generally better than, or I wouldn't say better, just more useful and more important than strikers in the game at the moment, right? And Starmie being one of the best, right? With that, it really needs to be gridded on almost every team. I say almost because I'm not gridding it. But yeah, Starmie is super good. Basically. Okay, let me get back to Alexam, get that Dar hit all in. And then we should have everyone at +6 a special attack and max crit as well after this one, right? So this is what they do without rain. That 2.3 or so. That's not bad, I guess. But again, do keep in mind this is a 3-gauge move. And this is, you know, fully buffed, which again, it's not bad. It's not bad damage, right? Something you'd expect from, I guess, you know, slightly worse than what Olivia would do, I'd say, something like that. So it's not bad in general. Anyways, let's get the rain in. Let's get a hit in just for, I guess, the Unity thing, maybe, if I get that in. So, incoming, Flint Sync move. One of the upsides to this is, in comparison to the Berry Showcase, these things won't die that easily. Especially with all the X special defense buffs, right? Which you need it for damage as well. But you could also, obviously, you know, use it to help you not take damage, because it is increasing your special defense, right? So there's that as well. Anyways, I think I got one more hit before my sync move, so we could go do that. Also flinching them is nice as well, and we're dead. Never mind. There goes that. Not that it matters. Alright. They have their sync moves in. And That should be the end Infernic. If not, okay. Well, there you go. There goes that. Because Starmie's sync move does have, I think, like higher the special defense, higher the sync move counter, right? It's not like a sync nuke, but it does increase your you know, potential there, right? So, anyways, moving on. Let's try this against, as usual, EX Flannery as well, right? I'm gonna try this one without Rain this time. Just to see its damage potential, you know, outside of Rain, right? So, let's just do the same team again. But yeah, in general, it does solid damage. It does solid damage when completely set up. The problem is you probably need Rain for it to do, like, you know, on par damage with a lot of like other strikers, right? But even without it, like, it's not bad. You know, you're around like a mid-tier striker level, right? Obviously it's not anything crazy, right? It's not gonna be Steven tier or Guzma tier in terms of damage, but it's okay for a support, right? And also, as a support that tanks decently well, it's hard to die, so there's that as well. Not that it's really that big of a deal in single player, right? But there's that as well. And also, obviously, still use your catches if you can, if you want, for yeah, extra healing, all that. Although that's just, you know, the support version of Starmie is just terrible in co-op, which is why, again, there's really no point in me showcasing that. So yeah, it's just how co-op works. Anyways, let's get that in there as well. And then 2 more Blazing Hopes from Torchic, and then we should be good. Flame Wheel incoming. Flame Wheel could actually do some decent damage. Because, like, it does have the Sun boost. Okay, never mind. I mean, 136 is good damage, but, you know, Starmie's more, you know, it's bulky enough to take that one. Anyways, these, however, do not have that good bulk on the other side, and that got one shot. And let's throw out another Blazing Hope. Actually, you know what? Let's set up Rain again. I'm actually curious. So it's around like 2k or so, right? Without Rain, let's learn Rain again against EX Flannery. Ouch, that hurt. I think this should be around where their weather lock thing is gone as well, right? Yep, it is. Alright, so that. Okay. Okay. So, 3.5, around that. 6 or so. You can get up to 4k. It'd be cool if we get up to 4k, but, you know, Torkoal is relatively... Oh, got all that in. 3.7k, almost at 4k, right? Close enough, I guess. Close enough. Fire Passion Overheat. Shouldn't do too much to us? Well, maybe to me, but, like, not the other. Yeah, that did, like, absolutely nothing to the Starmies. Alright. And that should finish it off. 4.2k. There we go. Yeah, so it does have the potential to go up there, right? In numbers. So, like, if you're just really desperate, and if you didn't want to grid Barry, right? Which is, obviously, you know, Barry, Starmie's probably, well, let's say probably, by far the better choice to grid, right? Because you have multiple uses for it. Again, it's a really good support, right? Top tier support, absolutely. You know, it's on par with, you know, all the other best supports in the game. And also, you could make it do damage if you really need it to, right? You know, if you don't have a Chris, if you don't have Blastoise or Milotic or whatever, right? Starmie is serviceable. Starmie is serviceable, definitely for that, right? Would you use it over Crash Awake? I don't know if you'd use it over Crash Awake. Like, Crash Awake doesn't do as much damage, right? But Crash Awake is much more self-sufficient. And Crash Awake, it is 2-bar moves, right? So I don't know if you would use it over Crash Awake. However, with Starmie, I guess it's just like too hard to set up Starmie, like, because there's quite a few things you have to fix. because not only do you need to fix its crit, which it doesn't have, and special attack, you also have to give it accuracy. So like your options are really limited in that sense, right? So crit, you know, crit and special attack, not super hard to find, but actually it's just Sabrina or Rotom, right? So a bit hard in that sense, but and also you probably would want Rain, which, you know, Rain, Pelipper doesn't have MP refresh on that. Kind of tough, but anyways, yeah, that's me with this one. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know, guys, in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Pro Masters. See you guys in the next one.